Welcome to the channel, everybody. Yes, you have read the title correctly. So let me just explain. I ordered a roll bar. For those of you guys that follow me on Kick, I talk about it on stream. I ordered a roll bar for the Miata from a company called Moss Miata. Their website looked legit. I placed the order, and then they emailed me like 4 or 5 days later saying, oh, unfortunately, Orion, this roll bar is on back order. You won't get it till mid-May. We completely understand if this is like a huge inconvenience. We'll give you the money back. All is well if you don't want to continue with this. So my first drift event is supposed to be the 26th. I don't even know what day it is today, but it's in like a week, right? A week and a half or whatever. So I was like, dude, come on, man. I ordered this roll bar so far in advance so that I can have it for the first drift event. So then I started scrambling, and I know a good fab guy, right? Dan. So I reached out to him, which, first of all, let's just squash some of the Dan rumors. I never had beef with him. Yes, we had a little hiccup way back in the day when the Rudnick drama kind of first started. Me and Dan squashed that beef years and years and years ago. Me and Dan have been cool ever since, right? We still talk. He still talks to Damien, right? All is good, right? He's kind of not active on social media for a good reason. So that's kind of why he's, quote, MIA. And I used to hang out with Dan all day, every day for years back when Haggard first started. He would come to our house. We'd go hang out at his shop. Not a single time have I ever seen Dan do drugs or drink or anything. So can we please stop saying all the rumors about Dan? I don't think it's fair to just be chatting shite about him like that. So yes, anyway, the drama he has with Rudnick, I don't know the full story. I don't know the story at all, actually. And to be honest, it's none of my business. What they got going on, they got going on. I don't want to be the man in the middle for that situation. And I don't think it's fair for you guys to just be hating on him, talking shit on all these videos. So just, can we please take a chill pill with the Dan comments, right? Anyway, with that out of the way, I messaged him because I know his work. He did the cage in the Lexus. He did it fast. It came out good, passed tech, and all was well with that situation. So I messaged him and said, hey, you know, I'm kind of in a pinch here with this whole roll bar situation. I don't have access to a bender, a notcher, any of this. And even if I did, I'm not a roll cage guy. There's no way that I could make a decent looking roll cage that passes tech. So he's like, yeah, man, I got you. You know, you're going to have to bring it down to my shop in Connecticut, all this shit. So we kind of set that deal in stone that Dan is going to whip me up a roll bar for the Miata for the first event. Nothing crazy, just a normal roll bar, not a full cage, pretty much the absolute bare minimum to pass tech for tandem. That's what he's doing. So today's Wednesday, and we're talking about doing it this Friday. So that means in 2 days, I'm gonna rent a U-Haul and I'm gonna trailer the Miata down to Dan's shop. And I don't know if he is going to want to film a YouTube video on it or any of that, which I completely respect. If he does not want to be on camera, if he doesn't want his shop on film, I respect it. That's why I'm making this video, to kind of clear the air on that situation and explain what's going on with the Miata, because for those of you guys that follow me on Kick, I have the Miata in the background of the streams. So if the Miata goes missing for a little bit, that's what's going on with it. So I'm trying to be as clear as possible here. Also, some other little life updates. I haven't had the sit-down chat with Rudnick yet, obviously. He's still in Japan. But, you know, shout out Chris Pendarvis. There's a couple really cool people that follow me on Kick that are in the streams daily, kind of helping to, you know, squash rumors and squash the beef. And, like, we're chipping away at it on a day-to-day basis. So if you haven't followed me on Kick yet, please follow me on Kick. Y'all are missing out. Comment below. Comment below if you frequently watch me on Kick. And I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to make the switch to Kick. Everyone seems to be loving it. So check me out on Kick. I'll have a link in the description to my Kick page. But anyway, like I was saying, I have not had the sit-down talk with Rudnick yet. But I'm gonna publicly say I'm pretty much down for whatever he's down to do. Right? If he wants to go full-blown Haggard revival, I'm all in. I am gonna match his energy fully. So I'm all in on the Haggard thing. I'm down for whatever he wants to do. So when we have that sit down, obviously we'll make a video at that time after we chat, see what the grander plan is. And like I was saying, I'm even down to film all the new Haggard stuff on Rudnick's channel. So that's that. But I obviously can't go full Haggard, right? I can't be fully committed living 7 hours away from Connecticut where everyone is, in Torrington. With that being said, no promises, no guarantees. I'm just spitballing out loud here. I am possibly going to buy a different house in Connecticut. Just throwing that out there. Is it set in stone? No. Am I looking at properties? Absolutely yes. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. Like I said, I'm not going to make any life-changing decisions like that until we iron out the details on what's going on with the whole Haggard revival thing. And like I'm saying, I'm all in. If Rudnick wants to go all in, I'm gonna go all in as well. I even talked to Cam the other night, and he even said he's down, if me and Rudnick pay for the flights, Cam is down to film Haggard stuff on a regular basis. So that's gonna be awesome to have like kind of the full crew back together, because I think Brendan and all the other guys that ever were in Haggard, they all still live there. Cam is the only one that's like deep as fuck. So I think when all that goes down, it's gonna be super awesome. But yes, that's a little, you know, life update from me. And as you can tell, yes, I am still a tinfoil hat off-grid boy. It's one of those things where once you see the government for what it really is, once you see the financial system for what it really is, you can't unsee that. No amount of fun, no amount of Haggard will ever make me unsee what I've seen. So I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to really get out of the off-grid tinfoil hat kind of style. So I'm still thinking we're gonna do some off-grid stuff here and there, but obviously, like I said, I'm trying to go all in on the Haggard situation as well. I know a lot of people in the comments are always like, oh, you know, bring back the cabin videos, bring back the off-grid stuff. At some point I will, right? I'm not gonna do anything daily or any of that, but I will keep, how do I word it? Like, I will keep up to date on the off-grid stuff. I'm still prepping. None of that has changed on my end personally. I still am thinking the same ways, still prepping the same ways, but I would like to have a property that's way closer, right? Because from Torrington, where Haggard's headquartered, right? Torrington, Connecticut. I am like 7 hours north, right? That's not effective. Great for bugging out. Fantastic bug out location. But I would like to do a bug out location V2, right? Bug out location 2.0, cabin build 2.0, whatever you want to call it. But I'm thinking realistically, I need to be within 2.5 hours max. 2.5 hours, 3 hours max of Torrington. So that means northwest Connecticut, western Massachusetts, right? Southern Vermont, southern New Hampshire, maybe even southern Maine. If I'm gonna buy another property like that to do another kind of off-grid build or whatever you want to call it. Bug out build, cabin build, because I would like for all of my boys in Torrington to be involved with that as well. Because where I have the cabin now is just a little bit too far out of reach. At least if I have a property 2 hours away, right, 2.5 hours away, we can still drive there, work on the cabin during the day, and drive back, everyone's home for night. Whereas the cabin I have now is just too far. No one wants to take the days off and go up there and help and shit, which I'm not saying that they have to help, right? I'm just saying I would like for, you know, my closest friends and family to be involved, and it's the only way it's really gonna happen is if I come closer. I have to come closer. So those are just some little life updates. So to recap in this video, we're bringing the Miata to Dan's shop in Connecticut. I'll see if he wants to film something, but if he doesn't, can we stop the Dan hate, please? It's unnecessary. And in fact, it's kind of mean for no reason. Dan is a fantastic fab guy. He was a really good friend at that time, and he tried to originally help squash the beef between me and Rudnick right after the Haggard shit. So I think y'all are giving Dan a bad name for no reason. Let's please knock that off. B, follow me on Kick. Everyone's loving the Kick streams. I love the Kick streams, so follow me on Kick. We definitely are having a good time on there. And yeah, C, or 3, whatever this list, numerical, alphabetical, possibly, no promises whatsoever, possibly might move back to Connecticut or within 2 hours of Torrington. 2-3 hours is good. So yeah, that is really all I have to say in this video. I'm hoping y'all are stoked for the return of Haggard. I know I am. I think it's gonna be a great year. Maybe, who knows, what if this is a 10-year thing? You know what I mean? What if this lasts until we're 40, 50 years old? It could get crazy. It could get crazy. That's all I'm saying. So I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited. Like I said, in 2 days. Today's Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thursday. Friday morning, I gotta go pick up a U-Haul, load the Miata, bring it to Dan's shop, and we'll see what's going on from that point. So that's when I'll post the next video when the car gets there. But I'm on Kick pretty much every night. So if y'all want more, follow me on Kick, join the streams. I do them almost daily. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.